Oh my God.
Yes, Motor Diabolical coming at you with another one. I'm gonna talk about this migrant Leonel Moreno that got deported not too long ago, a couple of days ago. He was this TikTok influencer on TikTok talking about how these migrants can squat on people's homes and talk about all this money he was making without having to go to work, getting all this money off our tax dollars. And he had this one video where he had like $15,000 in his hand, him and his little baby. Talk about we working like slaves while he don't have to do anything. And then he was making the block hot for the Venezuelans. And then all of a sudden he ended up getting deported. There was one video where he was crying, talking about he need protection. But in one of the videos, he was talking all this mess with $15,000 and hundreds in his hand, spreading them out. So I believe he can take that $15,000 back to Venezuela and use that to give him a good life out there. These people come over here and talk all kinds of mess, getting all these government handouts. They talk about black people lazy, don't want to work, but they're getting all these government handouts more than foundational black Americans do. And it's a good thing that this man got deported. He was doing too much online. I think he had like 1 million something followers on TikTok. So he was getting that TikTok money. But I think they shut his page down because it was drawing too much attention to himself and all that stupid talk. Talking about squatting on houses and all this other stuff. Talking about we slaves on, we got to work hard for 200 years or something to get $15,000. Just insane stuff. And this dude was talking hella crap on TikTok, man. So it's a good thing that this dude got deported. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of immigration. I'm against immigration. These people come over here, practice too much anti-black racism. I worked with a couple of Hispanics and Asians and a lot of these other groups. They practice too much anti-black racism. We already deal with anti-black racism from the white, society, from the white supremacists. We don't need any more anti-black racists that we got to climb an uphill battle against. For black Americans, for foundational black Americans, people who built this country, people who were here on this land, even before the country became the United States in 1776. Like I said, the first slave ship came over in 1526, and the people that got off that slave ship, they unalived the Spanish people that brought them over here, and they just went on into wherever, like Georgia, Florida area. They don't even know where these slaves went to. Some of them slaves went into some of these Native American tribes and blended in with them. So y'all look that up. The first slave ship came in 1526, one of the first slave revolts recorded in North American soil. So when they say black people wasn't here, yeah, we were here. So I don't want to hear that talking about we wasn't here and we not Americans, we ain't no immigrants, because in 1526 and all those other times, like 1600s, before the 1700s, wasn't no United States. There was no such thing. This place wasn't even a country yet. So we were already here on this land at that time. So yes, it's funny how this dude was talking all this mess and ended up getting deported. A lot of the people come over here talking all that mess and they end up getting sent right back to their homelands. I mean, it's funny because he was on here talking hella stuff, big stuff. And you can go and look on some of his videos. He was just going in about how much money he was making and how American people lazy and all this stuff. So it is what it is, but it's a good thing that this man got deported, man. You reap what you sow, and these people got to understand it's not the time to come over here and be trying to making fun of Americans. They got to go to work every day and pay bills, and you just come over here and eat off our tax dollars and get you a little TikTok and get you some million followers and stuff, and you come from a whole nother country. Sometimes it's not that easy. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of immigration, and it's too much going on with that immigration stuff. I'm glad Trump and Tom Horman, getting these people sent back to where they came from. So, like I said, they practice too much anti-black racism for me. I don't want to deal with these different people coming from these different countries, talking about how lazy black people are, we don't want to work, and how violent we are, and how all this stuff, but they come from countries full of violence and criminality. So that's a good thing that this guy that got deported. He was talking too much mess on social media. So I'm going to end it there. There's been Motor Diabolical Ruler and Holla.